Okay. Hello, people. Thanks for tuning in again. Today I have another amazing three songs. They're all pretty diverse. So you're going to get a wide variety of tastes here, and I hope you like all three tracks because they are amazing, in my opinion. And starting off with a well known Icelandic group who goes by the name Sigur. Or is it Sigur? I don't know. So I always say Sigur. Apparently, the name comes from, I think, one of their sisters is named Rose. And so the name means Victory Rose, which I didn't know before, like, looking into it. This band kind of broke through the when it's a post rock band, very um like, I don't know how people describe this stuff, symphonic, ephemeral, ethereal, I think is that the word? Just like some of the most beautiful music I have ever heard has come from this band. But yeah, they did emerge from the post rock scene with bands like Mogwai and Godspeed You Black Emperor were they were always being compared to. But while those bands kind of like, well, especially Mogwai's style kind of drifted over time, kind of becoming more rock focused. Sigur kind of just trudged on and perfected their sound. This music is, I mean, if you've never heard Sigur, which wouldn't be that surprising. It seems to me like there's they're hugely popular, but I think just within like a niche audience. Um, the lead singer, his name is Jonesy, has one of the best voices I've ever heard. When I first heard this band, I thought it was a female lead singer because I was like, this voice is way too pretty to be coming from a guy. But nope, it's just the uniqueness of Jonesy's voice. He almost sounds like a bird, like this guy can hit crazy high notes. I guess all most of the lyrics are all in Icelandic, so it's I don't know a thing he's singing, and it doesn't matter. I've also heard that he kind of sometimes will flow into like his own language. I think, like, sometimes what he's singing isn't even Icelandic. Sometimes it's just I think there's a word for it, for like the his own language or something, which is a little odd but kind of cool. This band's discography is crazy too. They have released so much music over the years. I think they formed in 1997, but the and I'm going to butcher all their album names because they are all in Icelandic. Um I think I was first introduced, my brother had one of their CDs, and he introduced them to me along with their video. I think it's a very sad video off of it's the album, I guess it came out in 1999, called Agatis Beerjun, and I just remember the cover of the album looks like it's like a fetus, like a baby fetus with wings or something, and it's all blue. Um I wonder if I could, so none of these names look familiar to me, but the video was particularly sad. The video of this song, and I remember being struck at the production quality for their videos. The production quality for Sigur Rós videos is crazy. Like, that almost seems like mini movies. A lot of their videos are very high concept too, so they're just visual masterpieces. And a lot of the videos don't show the band at all. It's just something going on. Like I think the first video I saw with them was it's like a soccer game going on with two teams of little boys, and in the middle of a scuffle, two of the boys from rival teams are kissing, and then the like this outrages the grown-ups parents, and they just forcefully just yank these kids apart. It's a sad video, especially put to their music. I think anything put to Sigur music becomes sad. Not to say all their music is depressing, it's just it kind of wrenches at your heartstrings, this stuff. But okay, this has been a long intro. So the song I want to talk about, I mean, a couple of their albums hit me so hard. Like that, they have an album that's just like two parentheses. That's the album name, and it is incredible. That album, I think it came out in 2002. But my favorite album, I remember listening to on repeat. I was on some kind of a road trip. I don't remember where my family was going, but I remember being like in the back seat listening to the album called Tack on headphones. And this album is pure gold, and the song I want to talk about is called Glossally. It's the second song off of Tack. The video is extraordinary, which I'm going to link the video here. It is so cool, and it is such a good song. If you've never heard Sigur Rós or the magnificence of Jonesy's voice, I'm really happy to introduce you to them, to this band. And they are still cranking out music. I think their latest release was 2023, and so I am interested to hear where this band is at now. But geez, Sigur Rós, there's nothing quite like them. Carrying on with the post-rock beauty. Amazing stuff. And then, okay, so the next band I want to talk about is an American alternative rock band, as basic as that, named Anberlin. Anberlin I first discovered from a video. I don't remember the name of the song, but it's a really hard-hitting song. But the song I want to talk about is called Adelaide by Anberlin. And it is kind of more of like a... It's not such a heavy song. It's more of just like a poppy alternative song. But I think it shows a good example of this lead singer's voice. I think his name is Stephen Christian. Has one of the best singing voices I've ever heard. And I say that a lot about singers, but this guy's voice, there's something so nice about it, so pure. And I thought for the longest time that this was a Christian rock band, and I think a lot of the members, because they were on Tooth and Nail Records, and that is a Christian label, and I think a lot of the members are Christian, but they don't really Jesus preach. They don't really consider themselves a Christian rock band. I think a lot of them keep their faith kind of like private. But this music, it's just pure good, feel good alternative rock. I love this band. And the song Adelaide is just great. So there's not like an official video for it, but it is one of their most popular songs off of the album Cities, which is tremendous. And then, okay, I don't have much left time. I'm going to talk about, okay, Anberlin is amazing. Check them out. And then for really quickly, the third song, I wanted to talk about another Joy Electric song called Starcadia. And this song, like when I heard it, I had to sit down because I'd never heard a song like this. Like I was feeling weak in the knees. That's how much I love this song. There's no singing in it, which is unusual, but check it out, Starcadia by Joy Electric.